Did you know that the human body is made up of 7 octillion atoms? That's more atoms than there are stars in the universe. This remarkable fact is just a glimpse into the complexity of the human body. Imagine, all those atoms come together to form the building blocks of life, cells. We have around 37 trillion of them, each with a specific function that contributes to our overall well-being. These cells form tissues, which in turn form our organs, the heart, lungs, brain, and so on, each a marvel of nature's engineering. And let's not forget the various systems, respiratory, circulatory, nervous, to name a few, that work in harmony to keep us alive and functioning. Our bodies are, in essence, a bustling metropolis of activity at the microscopic level, a testament to the marvels of life's design. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, you're made of even more stuff than all those twinkling stars. Ever wondered how deep the ocean really is? It's so deep that if you put Mount Everest at the bottom, there would still be over a mile of water above it. Now that's an abyss. The ocean's depths are a vast, largely unexplored frontier right here on our own planet. They're so deep, in fact, that sunlight can't reach the bottom, leading to a world of perpetual darkness. Here in these extreme depths, life takes on forms you wouldn't believe. Creatures like the fang-toothed fish, the giant squid, and the goblin shark. These aren't your typical beachside swimmers. These are nature's most profound oddities, uniquely adapted to survive in an environment that's as inhospitable as outer space. And despite our advances in technology, we've only explored about 5% of the ocean's depths. That leaves 95% filled with mysteries waiting to be discovered. So while we're busy exploring outer space, let's not forget about the mysteries that lie beneath our own oceans. Think you're fast? Light travels at a staggering speed of 186,282 miles per second. That's nearly 7.5 times around the Earth in a single blink. Now you might wonder, how do we measure something moving that fast? Well, it all started with a Danish astronomer named Ole Rømer in the 17th century. He observed the moons of Jupiter and noticed that the time they took to orbit seemed to change based on Earth's distance from Jupiter. Cleverly, he realized that this was because the light from the moons took longer to reach us when we were further away. This astonishing speed of light shapes our understanding of the universe. It helps us calculate distances in the vastness of space and even allows us to look back in time by observing distant stars and galaxies. In the time it took to say this sentence, light has already traveled around the Earth several times. Our continents are constantly on the move, shifting at about the same speed your fingernails grow. This might sound surprising, but it's a fact. The Earth's crust is divided into several large and small pieces, known as tectonic plates. These plates are floating on the semi-fluid layer of the Earth's mantle, causing them to move around. Over millions of years, this movement has dramatically shaped the world's geography. For instance, about 250 million years ago, all the continents were joined together in a supercontinent called Pangaea. But as the tectonic plates moved, Pangaea broke apart, forming the continents as we know them today. This process is still ongoing. As we speak, the Atlantic Ocean is widening at a rate of about 2.5 centimeters per year due to the movement of the tectonic plates. So while you may not feel it, our world is always on the move. The sun is so powerful that it could fit over 1 million Earths inside of it. Now that's a fact that's sure to light up your day. The sun, our very own star, is a behemoth of energy and power. It's around 1 to 109 times the diameter of Earth and can hold over 1 million of our planets inside it. But the sun isn't just about size, it's a powerhouse too. Every second, it converts about 4.5 million tons of matter into energy. This energy, in the form of light and heat, travels 93 million miles to reach us here on Earth. It's this sunlight that fuels all life on our planet, from the smallest plankton to the tallest trees, and yes, even us humans. The sun is the ultimate source of energy, powering everything from our weather to the food we eat. So next time you're basking in the sun, remember, you're soaking up energy from a star that's millions of times bigger than our planet. There are more bacteria in your mouth than there are people on Earth. Quite a shocking fact, isn't it? Our bodies are teeming with these tiny organisms. They are everywhere, on our skin, in our gut, and yes, even in our mouths. In fact, it's estimated that the total number of bacteria in our bodies is roughly equal to the number of our own human cells. Yes, you heard it right. These microscopic creatures are not just residents, they're equal partners in this journey we call life. They play crucial roles in our health, aiding digestion, bolstering our immune system, and even influencing our mood. The bacteria in our gut, for instance, help break down the food we can't digest, turning it into useful substances. But not all bacteria are friendly. Some can cause diseases, which is why maintaining a healthy balance is vital. So remember, you're never truly alone. You're always carrying around a few billion microscopic hitchhikers. Our universe is constantly expanding, and it's doing so at a faster rate than scientists ever imagined. This mind-bending concept finds its roots in the Big Bang Theory, which posits that our universe began as a hot, dense point nearly 14 billion years ago. The cosmos has been expanding ever since. We've got evidence to back this up. The most compelling piece is perhaps the redshift of distant galaxies. As these galaxies move away from us, their light shifts to longer, red wavelengths, indicating that the universe is indeed stretching out. But what does an expanding universe mean for the future of space exploration? Well, it certainly presents challenges. As galaxies continue to move away, they eventually become unreachable. But don't fret. This also opens up opportunities for discovering new cosmic phenomena and understanding the universe's ultimate fate. So as we sit here, we're all actually moving through space at mind-boggling speeds. Your brain has the capacity to store more information than the entire internet. Think about that for a moment. It's a mind-boggling fact, isn't it? This organ, nestled safely within your skull, is an infinite storage device, a powerhouse of memories, thoughts, and emotions. It's where we learn, create, dream, and experience the world around us. The human brain is a marvelous piece of biological machinery. It's a complex network of approximately 100 billion neurons, each capable of forming thousands of connections with other neurons. This intricate web of connections is what makes us capable of such a vast range of thoughts and actions. Our brains are not just storage units, though. They are also the seat of our cognition, the control center for all our bodily functions, and the source of our consciousness. They enable us to process information, solve problems, make decisions, and understand complex concepts. So next time you forget where you put your keys, just remember, your brain is storing a whole universe of information. Did you know that we are closer in time to the Tyrannosaurus Rex than the T-Rex was to the Stegosaurus? This mind-boggling fact showcases the vast timeline of Earth's history, particularly the Mesozoic era, popularly known as the Age of Dinosaurs. Let's put things into perspective. The Mesozoic era spanned 180 million years, divided into three periods: Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. The Stegosaurus roamed our planet during the late Jurassic period, around 150 million years ago. However, the iconic T-Rex didn't make its grand entrance until the late Cretaceous period, about 68 million years ago. That's a whopping 82 million years apart. And where do we fit into this timeline? The T-Rex became extinct a mere 65 million years before the first humans appeared. That's 3 million years closer to us than it was to the Stegosaurus. So while we might think of dinosaurs as ancient history, in the grand scheme of things, they're not so far removed from us after all. The odds of you being born as you are, about 1 in 400 trillion. What a staggering number, isn't it? It's hard to even comprehend such a figure. But that's the wonder of life, the sheer improbability of it all. Now, let's delve into what makes us who we are, what makes us unique. Firstly, consider your parents' genes. Each of us has 23 pairs of chromosomes, half from our mother and half from our father. Within these chromosomes are about 20,000 to 25,000 genes, the building blocks of what makes us, us. That alone creates a myriad of possibilities, and we haven't even scratched the surface yet. Next, let's talk about conception. The moment when a single sperm, out of hundreds of millions, fertilizes an egg. This one event, the culmination of a race against insurmountable odds, decides the genetic blueprint of a new individual. But it's not just about the fastest swimmer. The conditions at the time of conception, the health of the parents, the environment, even the food they ate, can influence the genes and their expression. And then there's the 9-month journey of development in the womb. Every second, every minute, every hour matters. Each stage of growth, each cell division, is a potential turning point, determining everything from our physical traits to our predisposition to certain diseases. But beyond the science, beyond the genes and chromosomes, there's something else at play, something intangible. Call it fate, call it chance, call it the hand of destiny. Whatever it is, it's the magic that turns the improbable into reality, the miracle of life. So remember, each and every one of us is a walking, talking miracle, the product of a series of events so unlikely it's almost unimaginable.